Welcome back to the Ruckshops YouTube channel. In today's video we're going over a new product that we've made. It's the Apple AirTag holder. This can be used in various applications, whether it's motorcycles, cars, your scooter. What we've done is when you receive it, you're going to get either in black or raw. This one here is anodized black. It's 6061 billet. It has a 6061 billet front plate that you can screw in that has an open slot, or you can also put on the tinted housing here. So you can see it's like a plastic, it's pretty thick, and it's tinted black. This is what the aluminum one will look like. It's just raw billet aluminum. And then you also have the option to select the AirTag, and we will include an AirTag with you. In the box you'll get either the black or billet one. You'll get the AirTag. It'll come with the plastic cover as well, so you can have your choice of the open or plastic, and then you'll get a detailed description on installation and assembly. It's very easy. There's just a rubber O-ring. The AirTag would go in, then whichever top plate you choose, and then 4 Allen head screws. On the top portion of the instructions here, it'll go over how to activate the AirTag and what you can set it as in your settings for your phone. We're going to go ahead and take it over to the Ruckus right now and install it on there and kind of show you various places that you can put it on. So typically what we'd recommend is putting it somewhere in the battery box. It's going to be a little bit harder to access, and it's a lot more discreet in there as opposed to it being potentially like under the seat in your registration tote, because that's going to be easily accessible typically with the Ruckus, and it's going to take a little bit more time to get the battery box off if somebody was to try to take it. So we've already taken the screws out, so we'll just slide the battery box off here. And we'll get a little bit closer and show you exactly where the key places are that you would want to put this. So I may have said earlier that this was an M6 hole. This is actually an M5 hole. There's enough room there that if you wanted to tap it out, I think it would be fine for an M6. What I'm going to do is I remove this bolt right here in the bottom of the ECU corner bracket. You can do that, the resistor one, any of these will work fine. You also want to note that the reason why this is open on the face is because it needs to have access to it so that it can allow for the, I guess you could say, the frequencies to make it through from the phone. So on your phone you can ping this thing if you say lost it. So you can hear it right there. It was just pinged from the phone. So you want to be able to have that. If you were to pinch this up against the aluminum of the frame or any type of metal, it's not going to allow it to ring. So that's why we made this face open. And then the plastic one that we have there that you can choose instead, that one will work just fine too, because it's not metal and it won't block the wavelengths. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this through. I have here an M5 by 25 bolt, which will thread into the existing hole here. And you can get the hardware like this if you wanted to on our website. It would be under M5 bolts, and then you can just get an M5 nut as well. So I'm going to slide this through. The 25 will give you just enough length with putting a nut on the back side. Now I have it in place there. Pretty well discreet. If you chose the black option for the housing, especially with the tinted plastic cover, you're not going to be able to see it. It's going to blend right in there. Same thing with like the resistor. There's other points behind the ECU here you could put it. I wouldn't use this tab up here. There's another one up above on the ignition. You're not going to be able to put your battery box back on, and you kind of want to keep it hidden. So this does have a little gap between the aluminum frame and the AirTag, so we're going to go ahead and test it just to make sure it's enough to ping it. And you can hear it's still pinging, so that's plenty of room and you're good. I'll get another angle of this right now just to show you guys. So you can see it's bolted in right here. That's with the M5 by 25, and then I have a little M5 hex nut on the back. The AirTag is open right here, so you can see the little bit of white showing. This will definitely help with protecting your investment and assuring that if this was to get
taken or stolen, that you would know how to find it or where to find it. It would pull up on your Find My application app on your iPhone, and you can save this AirTag as Ruckus, and it'll be underneath your items category. So now this is installed on the Ruckus. We're going to go ahead and show you a couple places on the Honda Grom that you can put it. So for the Grom here, you have a couple options. There's a lot more room underneath the seat here where the battery goes and everything. So of course you can use some double-sided tape, maybe put some on the back of the unit here, and you can place it somewhere in here. That's going to be a little bit more open, so if someone's to take the seat off, there's some holes in between here that you can use. Something quick is you can put it in between the service manual here and where you put your registration. You can tuck that underneath the elastic bands and place it in there. There's different holes in here. You just gotta make sure that you don't run in line with the guides for the seat for when it bolts up to the actual bike itself. If you want to get a little further down, you can put it down by the ECU, which is tucked in the side over here. So there's gonna be a lot of different places. The Grom has a lot of room in here, like I was saying. So you can definitely find somewhere to put it. Again, under the seat. The options are pretty good for the Grom. If you find a place underneath the front fairing, you can also do that with the AirTag as well. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one.